I am out and about because I want to shop for some stocking stuffers for hubby. He is only working 2 more days before Christmas, so I'd like to get everything purchased and into his stocking by tomorrow at the very latest. I am in Pusatari's at the Bay. The goal is to pick up things for hubby that he will love and that will also fit in the stocking. I had pretty good shopping success. I think I'm gonna head home now, see if everything fits in the stocking, and then decide if I want to pick up a few more things. There is one thing I would like to purchase, but I didn't find it today.
I'm gonna put the things here and then we'll fill the stocking here, okay? Okay, let's do it.
Here is everything I bought for hubby. I don't want Lulu looking at it, so I'm gonna put it on the bar stool. Even though hubby does not mind at all if Lulu looks at his snacks. I had a good shopping excursion today, but it was really tiring. I got pretty much all of the things that were on my list for hubby, and I think he's going to love everything. When I was picking out the flavors, I really tried to think, what would hubby like rather than what would I like? Sometimes it overlaps, but hubby and I do have different tastes when it comes to a lot of things. I usually prefer more fruity flavors, and hubby prefers more like rich flavors, like birthday cake, tiramisu, salted caramel, and that sort of thing. So I think, or I hope, he's going to like everything that I picked out for him. I'm gonna try to fit it all in the stocking. I totally misjudged how much would fit in the stocking. In previous years, I've been very nervous about getting everything to fit, but this year I was super confident that everything would fit. But I've got stuff sticking out of the stocking in a bag behind the stocking, and I also bought us some candy canes, so 2 for him and 2 for me, and I've gone ahead and hung my 2 candy canes above my own stocking. So this is the situation this year. I wasn't intending to bend the rules of the stocking, so I think I am done now, although there is room in the bag, so I could potentially buy a couple more things, since I'm already bending the rules anyway, but we shall see. I think I messed up with today's tea. When I saw the name of it on the front of the packaging, Alpine Herbs Herbal Tea Blend, I assumed it was an herbal infusion. As I was getting ready to steep this for my afternoon and evening herbal infusion, I read the back and it says blend of herbal tea, flower berry tea, and fine green tea. I was like, oh no, this is caffeinated. This is still pretty hot, but I want to taste it now because I'm feeling pretty sleepy after my shopping excitement. So I'm going to take a quick power nap once we taste this tea, which is a beautiful, beautiful color. Cheers. Ding. This smells a little bit like chamomile. I'm tasting a bit of mint, a bit of chamomile, and not sure what else. I don't really taste green tea, so I'm hopeful that this doesn't have too much caffeine in it. It's really nice and soothing. And this is the last different type of tea that we have in the advent calendar. So it's a lovely end to 18 days of different teas. The next 6 days are all randomized. And what I did was I had the package of 18 teas and I asked hubby to pick a number. And then I would just count in order the teas that were laid out in the box set. And then I put those teas into days 19 through 24. So I have no idea what's in there. I don't even remember what we doubled up on. So these days will be a complete surprise to me. I'm really excited to see what teas come up again. Of course, I have my favorites, so I'm hoping for a lot of green tea blends, but I really did enjoy all of the teas in this set, so I'm happy to drink them all again. Hubby's colleagues made this big box of cookies again. It looks so good. It's the same colleague who made the box of treats last year, but it looks like there are some new things in this one. So these I think are new. And also the tart, I think, is also new. So much variety. I think what we'll do is we'll pick out the cookies that we want to try. And hubby's going to have his panettone as well. I already had my slice earlier today as part of my first meal. Do you want to pick first? 3 each? And then split them? Or if there are multiple, we could each have one.
Cut it?
Yeah. I think there's might be only one. I'm gonna choose... I choose one of these. I'll choose this one. I choose this one. I chose these 3, which we're going to split. And hubby chose these 3.
Mine's arranged funny too. Like this.
It's time to do the day 18 puzzle. Day 18 is all the way at the bottom here. I wanted to mention that I'm wearing this top, which was a really nice match to the tee today. If you watched my How to Cut the Perfect Off-the-Shoulder t-shirt, this is the t-shirt that I cut in that video, and I still have it. I love this one. I wish I still had the one I was wearing. That one was kind of like a purpley taupe color, and it had a chandelier on the front. I really loved that t-shirt as well, but I decluttered it at some point. I don't know when. I went through a time period where I wasn't wearing off-the-shoulder t-shirts anymore. I was wearing more of the muscle tee style, so I think I let go of all of my off-the-shoulder t-shirts except this one. And the only reason I kept this one is because I like the print so much. I love the horse. So this one made it through, and I will keep this one forever. But yeah, I'm a little bit sad that I don't have the other one. I'm going to do my puzzle earlier in the day today. The day 19 puzzle is right here. Hubby unexpectedly got the day off today, so he is going to be off for an entire week. Unfortunately, this year he did not get the time off between Christmas and New Year's, so he'll be going back to work after Boxing Day or on the 27th, but I'm just glad he's got some time off. He doesn't have to work during Christmas, which is great. And we do have plans, the usual plans, to see family. I'm doing the puzzle a little earlier today to take advantage of quiet time in the morning. Hubby is still sleeping, so I don't want to go into the room just yet, but the Wi-Fi doesn't seem to be working on my little laptop, so I can't start my work just yet. I'll do the puzzle, putter around for a little bit, and then I'll head into the room. And then by that time, Hubby will probably be ready to wake up. I'll greet him with Lulu. He's always happy to see her. We got a light dusting of snow overnight. There's definitely a chill in the air. We've lucked out with some pretty good weather here in Toronto, but today feels rather nippy. So I will probably stay close to home most of the day. We do have plans to go watch a movie since Hubby is off, and that's one of his favorite things to do. But we can walk underground the majority of the way, which is great. So we don't really have to be out in the cold for too long today. I've already drank the tea. We won't taste it again because I've already had this one, but I was happy to see a green tea. I kind of wanted a green tea blend, one of the really nice fruity ones, but I am going to continue along with the advent calendar with each day being a surprise until I start picking my teas again on the 25th. We ended up eating the Laura Slack chocolate bar yesterday. I liked it, although I still do prefer milk chocolate. I like baking with dark chocolate though, so I might do a bit of that over the holidays, although the days are going by really quickly and I do have a number of things on my list that I want to do, but I don't know if I'm going to get to them, especially now with Hubby off. There are a few shows and things like that that I want to watch with him, including that Squid Game reality show that's on Netflix right now. Unfortunately, one day I was scrolling through Twitter, and I'm normally not on Twitter very much, but I think I wanted to look up something related to sports or see some reactions to something, and I scrolled past a spoiler of who won, and I was like, are you kidding me? I think this was a day or two after they had released the final episode, and everyone was irate in the comment section. So I'll still watch it, but I know who won, and maybe that won't spoil it for me. Maybe it'll enhance the experience for me. Very lovely puzzle, sleepy puppy vibes, which I'm definitely feeling today. I just want to have a lot of quiet time today, I think. I wanted to mention that I did look up the ingredients for yesterday's tea blend. The ingredients are lemongrass, 28%, chamomile flowers, 25%, fine long green leaf tea, 20%, shredded rose hips, 14%, peppermint leaves, 12%, flower petals, safflower and cornflower, 1%. So these details are on the back of the box, and I was really pleased that the caffeine did not affect me. So the 20% green tea, plus me steeping it only for 2 minutes, must have been okay for my system. I felt fine, not loopy, and I didn't have any trouble falling asleep, so that was great. Even though the chamomile and the peppermint and also lemongrass, which I didn't notice the flavor of, those are herbal infusions that I often drink in the evening, so maybe that's why the tea was so soothing. But because there is caffeine in there, I think I will save it for a morning tea. I'm not gonna go out for my morning walk today since Hubby and I are going to the movies, so I'll get the majority of my steps in when we head out for that. I've got a big pocket of time before we have to go. We're leaving after lunch, but I do want to step out to grab my free coffee because I want to have the decaf coffee with the panettone. I had that yesterday and it was so good. I think I have 1 or 2 more days of free coffee left, but I haven't been doing great with my picks, so it might be a while before I have another 7-day streak. In the hours before we have to leave, I thought I would do some bullet journaling, specifically some watercoloring, because I did actually finish my money reset yesterday in terms of all of the exercises, but I penciled in a lot of the bamboo illustrations. This one I've already watercolored, but the latter half starting from here, it's all penciled in, so you probably won't be able to see it very well. I do have a bunch of pages to watercolor, and I thought I'd batch this part of the journaling because I do need the water and the markers, which I use as watercolors, and the paintbrush, and a little dish to mix everything on. I find this very relaxing and soothing, and I've been looking forward to doing this. It took me half an hour to paint this. I still have 4 more spreads to go, but there aren't as many bamboo stalks on the next few pages, so I think it'll go a little bit quicker. The marbles was really good, and we are grabbing some bubble tea now from the alley. They have a drink called Orange Lulu, so cute. We didn't order it though. Hubby got the Royal No. 9 and I got a non-caffeinated drink called, I forgot, but I will put it somewhere in this video.
Oh, your mouth is so dirty.
How come? What's on her mouth? Hubby and I are exhausted from going to the movies. We're gonna have dinner now. We have some curry left over from yesterday because I made that curry udon dish again, but I made a bit too much curry, I guess. I don't know the proportions or measurements yet. So we are having some fries with the curry gravy on top. Just a really light dinner tonight because we had snacks at the theater. I had some chocolate covered almonds and hubby had a big bag of popcorn. Plus we have our bubble tea. So I'm not that hungry and I want to save a tiny bit of room for dessert, although I'm not going to have too much tonight, maybe just a couple of cookies. I am going to end off the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching Vlogmas Days 18 and 19. I will be back in a couple of days with day 20 and beyond. Bye!